Hi folks, it's Dave here from the iReady podcast. Happy New Year to everyone, and this is my post-match reaction to the game that we've just sat and witnessed, where we have drawn 2-2 against Celtic at Ibrox. Michael Beale's first Old Firm in charge of Rangers, first official Old Firm as Rangers head coach. Team that he put out for the game today was McGregor, Tavernier, Goldson, Davies, Barisic, Kamara, Lundstrom, Tillman, Kent, Morelos and Fashion Sakala on the bench. McLaughlin, Jack, Cholak, Sands, Wright, Roof, Arfield, King and Devine. Now I'll be honest with you folks, I wasn't looking forward to this game. I've had the fear all week. I honestly thought that we were going to get beaten this game. I was pleasantly surprised, especially in the second half, with the performance that we put on, and as we're about to get into, I think we were really unlucky not to win this game. We'll start off with the game, and we started off very brightly just in the first 30 seconds. First drive of the match, down the field, Ryan Kent with a shot from outside of the box. It was an easy low save from Joe Hart, but then 4 minutes later, absolute disaster and calamity, and this is where I thought it was going to go really bad for us. From then on, it was just, I don't know what happened from start to finish. Alfredo Morelos picks up the ball just inside his own half and tries to play a cross-field pass straight to Maeda. He runs at James Tavernier, who puts in a sort of half-hearted tackle. Doesn't really do anything. Maeda gets the ball off him very easily, waltzes past Connor Goldson into the box, strokes it past Alan McGregor into the net to give Celtic the lead 5 minutes into the game. Complete disaster from start to finish. I don't know what Alfredo was thinking about, but the standard of defending was just absolutely shocking from both James Tavernier and Connor Goldson. No excuses whatsoever, and our mistake leading to their goal, I think, is the more disappointing thing for me at this stage. But only 5 minutes in it, and Celtic really having the freedom of the park after that, spraying the ball about all over the place, basically having all the ball. We couldn't string two passes together at all, and it was like that for about the next 20 minutes. But then on the 28th minute, we seemed to come to life, and it was Joe Hart with a mistake on his byline. Alfredo Morelos gets the ball back from him, back to the edge of the box to Ryan Kent. He has a low shot which is saved off the post out to Fashion Sakala, who was running into the back post. He hits a shot but past the post, and great chance for us to equalise there. And then we kept the pressure up because it was a sustained period of pressure from then till half time, it has to be said, by Rangers. Corner in from James Tavernier, and a great chance for us to score. Alfredo Morelos with the header over the bar. Really should have had that on target. And then same again just before half time, 47th minute, another corner in from James Tavernier with Alfredo at the back post, puts the header past the post. So really going in at half time with the momentum, still getting beat 1-0. But what a reaction in the second half, because we came out of the traps straight away and we scored with just 1 minute into the second half. And Fashion Sakala, who the second half was absolutely outstanding for us, on the right hand side, on the wing, cuts past his man. He basically played the ball towards the byline, runs past his man, puts the ball back to Ryan Kent, who's on the edge of the box, and Kent does what he tries to do nearly all the time. He cuts back on his right foot, edge of the box, and hits a fantastic curling shot past Joe Hart. A tremendous goal to give Rangers the equaliser. And then a great chance 2 minutes after that, James Tavernier to Fashion Sakala. He hits a shot just over the bar, really unlucky there. But then on the 50th minute, the words that we all love to hear, penalty to Rangers, and it was all down to Sakala again. On the right wing, he gave the Celtic left back, Juranovic, a hard time the whole of the second half. Into the box, sort of skips the ball past Juranovic. Juranovic outstretches his leg, gets Sakala on his back foot, which brings him down. Clear penalty, and James Tavernier steps up on the 51st minute and fires it past Joe Hart into the goal to give Rangers a deserved 2-1 lead at that point. And then after that, I think this is where the game changed for us, because John Lundstrom, who'd had a fantastic second half also, he had to come off holding his ribs, so he came off Ryan Jack came on, but Rangers still well in control here. James Tavernier then got a nasty one on the 75th minute. He went up for a headed ball with Maeda, clash of heads. He came down with a burst nose. That's where a lot of the added time came on at the end of the game. And then a couple of strange substitutions for Rangers. First of all, Scott Wright coming on for Alfredo Morelos, and then James Sands coming on also for Rangers, which was a really strange one at that point. And you know, Celtic were getting more of the ball without really doing anything, but again, goalmouth scramble, 88th minute, Celtic managed to scramble the ball into the back of the net with Kyogo scoring. Nothing really much happened after that, and the game saw out 7 minutes of injury time. Like I said, the game's now finished. It's time to reflect. We were by far the better team from about the 30th minute onwards today's game. Don't listen to anything that Andy Walker says, who thinks that Celtic thoroughly deserved the point. They certainly did not. Rangers by far the better team from there. We really should have saw the game out. A couple of, like I said, strange substitutions there by Michael Beale. I'm not quite sure what he's thinking there was. I think the game was crying out for Scott Arfield in the last half hour to give us a bit of grit in midfield and also to give us a goal threat, but you know, that didn't seem to happen. Strange one. Reflecting back on it, the whole of the week, I genuinely thought we were going to go out and we were going to get beat, so I wasn't looking forward to it. And if you'd have said to me at the start of the week, would you take a 2-2 draw, I would have said fair enough. Right now, I actually feel that we've been cheated out of that. We really should have won, but again, it's been a good start for Michael Beale so far. Celtic were shown not to be this absolutely world-class, outstanding team that the whole of the media seem to make out that they are. We really gave it to them and really should have won that one, guys. So anyway, Derek and I are going to be back soon. We've got quite a few games to cover. We're hoping to get a podcast done this week. It's been a tough time through illness and of course through Derek becoming a new dad again to get the pods out regularly, but we will endeavour to do so. So anyway, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care and bye bye.